Hey everyone, today I'm going to run you through a more advanced balance class. So if you found the beginner to intermediate challenging but achievable or a breeze, we're going to work through some more challenging ones today. If you found the beginner to intermediate session challenging but you want to see if you can challenge yourself further, feel free to join in today anyway. Now to start with, I'm going to get you to just grab a towel. What we're going to do with this, we're going to put it under our feet so it's less stable than the firm ground. If you have a balance board at home, foam mat, anything like that, they're really good. But for the sake of today, because a lot of people don't have them at home, we're going to use a towel. So what I want you to do is roll it up really firmly, long enough so you can put one foot in front of the other like that. And what we're going to do, we're going to stand heel to toe, both feet on the towel, trying not to touch the ground either side of it at all. So we're going to start with the left foot forward. So left foot in front, right toes touching the heel. And what you're aiming to do is just balance. Try to keep as much weight on the front leg as there is the back, and even spread. You can see I'm wobbling a bit, that's okay. We want a challenge so our body can adapt and improve. If you come off, that's fine, just come straight back in. So the goal is to be able to hold it for about 30 seconds. You might find it easier looking at one spot that's not moving. Or if you find that easier and want more of a challenge, you can slowly look side to side. Switch your feet around. If you find the towel's getting unrolled a bit too much and becoming flat, just roll it up again a bit firmer. So right foot in front this time, even weight spread, and just focus on balancing. You might hear Chief in the background chewing a bone. He's just behind the couch, that's what that sound is. Alright, coming off. Now I'm just going to roll it up again a bit tighter. It's starting to flatten. So this time, I'm going to aim to do it just on one foot. So standing on one foot, trying to keep your balance as you lift the other foot off the ground. We'll start by standing on our left foot. If you need to do this by a table, that's fine, so that as you get a bit wobbly, you can just put your fingers on the table. Safety first, guys. Once again, we're aiming to hold here for about 30 seconds. I can feel all the little muscles in my ankle and feet working hard to keep me up, which is good. Alright, and switching sides. Standing on the right foot on the towel. You may find one side's a bit easier than the other, that's normal. Focusing on a point that's not moving if you need. And slowly coming off. The next one I'm not going to use the towel for. If you want, you can give it a shot. If you achieve doing it on the towel, leave a comment and let me know. I'll be very impressed. But what we're going to do is stand on one leg and then close our eyes. We're very reliant on our vision for balance, so this is a good way of training our other forms of balance, our proprioception and our inner ear. So shift your weight, stand on your left leg, and then try to close your eyes. And we're just trying to stay still. If you come out, that's okay. Come back in. Good work. Eyes open, switching sides. Standing on your right leg, lifting the left foot up, and then try to balance and close your eyes. Slowly coming out. Now we're going to start working on our dynamic balance again. So trying to balance whilst moving our body a bit. So you remember in the first video we're making a clock face with our foot. What we're going to do today is try to go through a clock face but reaching with our hand. So standing on one leg, we're going to stand on the left leg and reach with your hand towards the ground. Gently tap the ground or stop just a centimetre above the ground to make it even more challenging. We'll start at 12, coming back up, stand all the way back up in between each hour. At 1, stand up, 2, 3, you'll notice my legs are moving, shifting around a bit. That's fine, that's normal. 4. And then we'll skip ahead to kind of hit the 8. 9. 10. 11. And switching sides. Shake out your leg if you need. My muscles were starting to get a bit fatigued there, just working hard to keep me upright. I'm going to work around backwards this time. So stand on the right leg, starting at 12, and going counterclockwise. 11, 10, 9, 8, and then skipping around to 4, 3, 2, and finishing off back up the top. Now, if you want to do that one yourself, you can vary that. So you can just go straight down in front of you if you don't want to work through all the way around the clock, or you might go from 9 to 3 or 3 to 9. You don't necessarily have to try to go all the way around. Like if you notice I skipped between 5 and 8 and 7 just then. Alright, shake out the legs a bit, been working hard. The next one, we're going to be standing on one leg again. So stand on the left leg. I'll talk you through what we're going to do first. With our knee of the right leg, we're going to make as big a circle as possible in the air, within your comfort. So bringing the right knee up and across the body, out, high, around, and back behind you. Then bring it back down to meet the other knee. Keeping the knee bent, go back, up, around, nice and wide, across the body, back down. We'll do one more time each direction, up and across, around, nice and high, back to the knee, back, nice and wide, across the body and down. As you do that one, if you're getting pain in the hip, just come out a tiny bit, go around that painful range and then keep going. Same thing on the other side. So stand on your right leg, lift the left knee up across the body, nice and high, around, back, and meet the other knee. Stand tall, knee back, up, around, across the body, and down. Try not to touch the ground in between. One more time. Across the body and up. Nice and wide and around and back. Meet your knees together. Back, coming wide, nice and high. Across the body and down. Shake out the legs a bit there. Feeling those muscles working. Now, we're going to go and do some calf raises. So coming up on the toes and down. But with this, we're going to try to avoid holding on to anything, so we're challenging our balance. So there's two options here. You can do it on both legs, up as high as you can, and down, nice and slow, like this. Or you can do it on one leg, up and down, a bit more challenging on the balance. If you do it on both legs, we're working through 24. If you do it on one leg, we're going to do 12, switch to the other side and do 12. So I'm going to attempt one leg and see how I go. We'll do the repetitions together. So coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do one more if you're on one leg, switch sides, otherwise keep going. 1 if you're on both legs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and last one, 12. Shaking the legs out there. Alright guys, good work. So we'll leave it there today. There is a huge range of balance exercises. If you're interested, we can run through some more classes like this in the future, whether it be the beginner, intermediate, or more advanced. But let me know how you went with those, if there's any you were surprised you're able to do, or if you found something particularly challenging, that might be something you want to work towards and just train your balance up to that point. But I'll leave it there for today. Thanks guys.